Well, I don't know, we'll wait and see. Good morning, it's John. It's time for another camera review. Whey! Okay, today I'm going to do the SQ19. And this is how it came, the SQ19. Camera full HD 1920 by 1080. It operates slightly different. On the back here tells you all the irrelevant information, and you can read that if you like. AVI, MPEG, 720, 1080, 30 frames per second according to this, but I'll tell you what, 200 milliamp hour battery. Now to get into this fellow here, you just turn this. And of course when you open it out, all these things fall out too. So this is the camera here. What's there? It has 6 infrared lights on it apparently. And but before I get into it, let me just show you this other stuff. Okay. You have a little charging cord there, or it's also a communications cord between the camera and the computer. And here we have a little stand you can mount the camera on here, and here is the little crocodile clip which goes onto the camera. It's got two little legs there and one big leg there which just fits the bottom of the camera, and that's on the top of the camera. So it also comes with a handy little strap, a USB input there, which is a little bit different from your regular micro USBs, and just underneath there, if you look, you'll see a hole to press the reset button. In the back here is a magnet so you can attach it to refrigerators and things, and here they have the SD card holder. Now then, that's why our first problem is this is not on a spring. It just pushes in, and then it's really difficult to get out. I tell you, you know, why you couldn't put a spring on it? That's beyond me. Nothing on the bottom except the 2 holes for the support, and nothing on the top. The front looks nice there. Now the positives on this camera is that it's very small. I used it on the drone. Unfortunately, it didn't respond too well. The different thing about this camera is you've got your controls on the corner there, which is nice. So I know how to turn it on and turn it off and take video. And that's all I can do with this camera, even though it has night vision and motion detection. And the reason that is because of this. The SQ camera here. Oh man. You wouldn't believe it. So that's the user's guide. Okay. Now the user's guide would be great if it is. Oh, it's written in English. Yes, it is. However, is it understandable? Well, for example, the 1080 video does not flash. What are you saying with that? We don't even know what that means. And then I'm assuming it's to get it into 1080 mode, and that's the problem. You have to assume a lot of stuff. Says turn on the blue light and turn on the standby mode. They don't tell you how to turn on the blue light or the standby mode. In fact, there's nothing on the images that tells you where the standby mode is. Anyhow, onwards it says press the mode button once. The red and blue lights will be on for 1080 mode. Then press the switch button once. The blue light will be red. The blue light will be red, and the flash will flash off 3 times and enter the 1080p recording process. The middle light does not prompt. Where is the middle light? So I don't even know what the middle light is. There's nothing on this brochure here instruction manuals that says anything about a middle light. It says the middle light does not prompt and continuous recording is automatically segmented in 5 minutes loop coverage, and then press the switch button once to stop recording and return to standby mode. So if you want to hang this somewhere, all you got to do is just click, see that little, there's a little groove there, you click that into the little groove, and then on the bottom there's 2 more little feet. So there you've got something that'll, you can click it onto something, which is handy. That's a great idea. Everything's good except for the instructions and the video quality. Calm down, boy. I might be able to get it to work, but I'm going to include some footage of this camera on the drone and some footage in the backyard, and you can see for yourself what you get. Okay, all I've figured out, because the instructions are really hard to understand, is that there are 2 buttons here. This one is the power button. That one, I believe, is the mode button. Now, to record, what you do is you hold this down for about 3 or 4 seconds until that blue light comes on, and then you press the other standby, and that tells you it's now in 1060, I believe. And to record, you just press this on off. The blue light flashes 3 times, and then you're recording. You don't know you're recording because there is no indication. When you want to stop recording, you just press that button again, and the light will come back on to let you know that you're in standby mode. Okay, so that's all I can tell you. I'll go through it one more time real quick. To turn it off, you just hold this down for about 4 or 5 seconds. Right, to turn it back on again, you just hold it down for 3. And the blue light shit comes on. On the other side, you press that mode once to get you into the 1060 mode, or is it 1080? And then you see the blue and red light. Now then, to start recording video, you just press that button down. It will flash 3 times and go off, and now you are recording video. And to stop, you just press the on-off switch again once, and the blue and red light will show. That's the standby mode. And to turn it off, you just hold it down for about 6 seconds, and it's off. I think the microphone in this camera is really good, and who might that be? Who might that be? Doing the 3 blue beeps as required. Well, I'm going up the country, baby, do you want to go? I'm going to some place that I've never been before. Well, I'm going, while that water tastes like wine.